next person is Robert Crumley, and Robert and I, he doesn't realize it, but we have kind of a cross in our lives. Billy was telling me, so I was trying to figure out something to say about everybody, and he said that Robert was baptized in November in a pond, and I was baptized in October in sleet and snow in a river, so we know how it is. It's cold anyway, but you'll come on.
All these guys do it without notes. I need my notes, so I'm going to lay them right here where I'm sitting. It is an honor and privilege to be here tonight as we get to this great American here. I had to change my notes here. I first wrote my notes out and I had to change them. I thought when they called it, they said that we wrote some George Wallace. And so, I guess if they couldn't find him, since I did say me, I'm going to say a few words. It is a pleasure to be here tonight as we honor, or more appropriately, maybe dishonor, Brother Billy King Wallace. Billy Wallace is hard work. He's dependable, honest, generous, kind, compassionate, handsome, considerate, caring. Really nervous up here. This is only the second roast I've ever attended. A little different than the first one. The first one, the guest of honor was a little pig. He was with an apple in his mouth. And maybe, here, try this. I've known Brother Billy about 3 years. I joined the church and was saved out at Friendship out at Dawson, and Brother Billy's pastor out there. And after I joined the church, Brother Sherman Dawson, he's here tonight. We kind of took it upon ourselves to kind of take Billy under our wing and kind of show him around, teach him, kind of broaden his horizons a little bit. And we tried to take him and kind of teach him things that he couldn't learn in any school. So we kind of started out taking him trade day, some college. We kind of taught him our system of shopping, finding bargains, how to cover the area without missing anyone. And we kind of taught him all that kind of thing. And we tried to keep him in shape by allowing him to carry our bargains that we did find. So we helped him in that aspect too. But by the way, Billy, some of you may not know it, but he did pick up a lot of his doctrine at trade day. You wonder where he picked up the doctrine. He studied Carol. Right? I think not only have did we teach him these kind of things, but I think we also helped his prayer life too. We did a lot of things with Brother Billy that seemed like he prayed a lot when we were out together. I don't know why. But seemed like he did. We took him flying, and he prayed not to crash. And we took him deep sea fishing. He prayed not to sink. And I took him and gave him some. Both of us did, and he prayed to get out before the thing collapsed. Matter of fact, he stayed on his knees more in a cave than I've ever seen on the floor. But then we took him rappelling. We prayed for new friends. He's got to stop. But I think we did improve his prayer life. We took Billy rappelling. We took him over to about a 100-foot cliff and going to teach him how to rappel. I think that's something that all preachers need to learn is to rappel. And matter of fact, I'm thinking about taking Brother Jim Griffin here and teaching him. But as soon as I can work it out anyway. Then we hooked Billy to the rope, and as he began to back over the cliff, he said, I'm not nervous. His knees was kind of shaking a bit, kind of knocked him together. Reminded me a little bit of Ricky Ricardo playing the bongos. I think think he was just a little bit. But as he backed over the cliff, started over, Brother Billy, he kept muttering something. The only words I could make out was crazy and get even. And everything else was in an unknown tongue. I didn't even know it's charismatic. But some of you, may not know Billy as well as I do. I made a list of some things, some good points, and maybe some bad points that we'll call them not so good points about Billy Wallace. We'll start with the good ones. He's clean. He preaches better than Ernest Ainsley. And he writes pretty good letters to the editor of the Times Journal. Let's work a little bit on this. We'll say those next time. But I kid Billy a lot. I really love him. And I was talking to my wife coming up here. We were discussing love and things like that, and about Valentine's Day and things. But a lot of cultures, they don't consider the heart to see the emotions like we do. And some use the brain, I think, and other things brain to see the emotion. And some use the stomach. As a matter of fact, I kind of lean toward that so I see. But I think some of them use the lungs. But I think I can say with everyone here tonight, Billy, we love you from the bottom of our lips. I get Brother Billy, and he knows that I don't know what I'm talking about here half the time, but I do love Brother Billy. He was pastor out at Friendship, that's where I was saved at, and since then he's been a real encouragement to me. He kind of, as we took him under our wings, kind of showed him life. He kind of took me under his wings and taught me things that I needed to know in the biblical aspects, and I've learned a lot from Billy. I appreciate him, and it's kind of hard to sit up here and thank him enough for what he has done. He has been a godly influence on me, and I've known Billy at church, and I've known him in my house and his house, and I've known him away from church, and he's the same thing as you see him right here, that he's a caring, godly man, a godly influence, and a good example for everyone to follow. And I'm not ashamed to tell anyone that I love Brother Billy.